Are you looking for the best humidifiers for plants? In this video, we will find some of the 8 best humidifiers for plants on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Honeywell Designer Series Cool Mist Humidifier https://amzn.to/3i5pbio. When it comes to finding a reliable humidifier that will keep your plants happy without overwhelming their moisture capacity, the Honeywell Designer Series Cool Mist Humidifier is our top choice. While this humidifier may seem almost too sleek to serve as just a humidity source for your houseplants, we think it's a great unobstructive model that can be placed in a living room or home office to accompany your plants. This humidifier produced a very fine mist during our testing period, and it left no residue on surrounding surfaces. It offers the perfect balance of effectively humidifying an area without overwhelming plant leaves with excess water droplets. It's also simple to set up, turn on, and refill thanks to a single dial and removable water tank. You can move the dial up or down to produce your desired mist amount, but there is no visual indicator like a digital screen. An automatic shutoff feature also lights up when this humidifier runs out of water. Of all the feedback we reported about this humidifier, we noticed repeated notes about how quiet this humidifier was, which could be a huge benefit if you plan to use it in a bedroom or office that has houseplants. We had just a few minor complaints about this humidifier, but they did not greatly impact our overall pleasant experience during testing. First, this humidifier doesn't have a directional spout, so you cannot ensure that the mist is pointed directly at houseplants. This model also has a water reservoir where circulated water is dispensed and must be disposed of. So while this humidifier does have an impressive water capacity and runtime, you may still have to check on it to ensure the reservoir does not overflow. As far as ultrasonic humidifiers for plants go, we don't think you could score a more user-friendly and affordable model compared to this Honeywell pick. At under $100, its effectiveness and sleek design make it a worthy tool for caring for your houseplants. Number 2. Crane 4-in-1 Drop Ultrasonic Cool Mist Humidifier EE8086. https://amzn.to/3puox5d. A close second to our best overall pick, the Crane 4-in-1 Drop Ultrasonic Cool Mist Humidifier is another great model for plants that's even more affordable at under $70. From the unboxing to the cleaning process, we repeatedly noted how easy this model is to understand and use. We also love that the mist spout can be rotated 360 degrees to aim the output directly at plants. Thanks to the clear water tank, you can also easily monitor the water level and refill it before it runs out. While we didn't notice as much of a difference when sitting with this humidifier on the lower setting, we did feel a major difference in temperature when this humidifier was running on its highest setting. The humidity level in the room also increased more when this model was at its highest setting. As is the case with any humidifier model, this humidifier should be cleaned regularly because it did have some bacterial growth on it after several days of regular use. However, the process for descaling and thoroughly cleaning is pretty straightforward. You can also rest assured knowing that your plants won't suffer from excess minerals being deposited on their leaves thanks to this humidifier's demineralization filter. The filter removes minerals from the water before it is distributed into the air. In addition to being an excellent humidifier, this model also has a nightlight setting and 3 different sound machine noises, making it a great choice for a bedroom with live plants. However, we did not test these features, so we cannot speak to the noise level of the sound machine. This humidifier is also relatively quiet when running and could serve as a soothing source of white noise on its own as well. Number 3. Vicks VWC775 Dual Comfort Cool Warm Mist. While a warm mist humidifier is certainly not the right tool for every houseplant, it can be a great choice for plant enthusiasts with indoor tropical plants. Since such plants typically thrive in warmer climates, a warm mist humidifier can help imitate the warmth and humidity that plants like philodendrons, ferns, monsteras, and fiddle leaf figs thrive in. We found that the Vicks Dual Comfort Cool Warm Mist Humidifier was not only incredibly effective at increasing the humidity in our testing area, but it also easily increased the temperature of the room when operating on its warm mist setting. We also loved that this model had dual mist nozzles, so we could effectively distribute moisture to the entire room, or concentrate it on one specific spot. We found this humidifier easy to refill, but the tank is rather heavy when full, so we recommend keeping the base unit close by if possible. While we had no major issues while cleaning this humidifier, we want to note that it will require more diligent cleaning compared to other humidifiers that do not have a warm mist setting. The heating element on warm mist humidifiers can encourage the growth of bacteria, so you should be sure to regularly clean the water tank and supporting pieces. The cleaning brush will help with scrubbing off any mineral buildup in nooks and crannies. Since this humidifier is also an evaporative model, rather than an ultrasonic model, it may be slightly louder because of the fan. However, we did not experience a major disturbance other than the occasional water gurgle. All in all, we were very pleased with this humidifier's performance and think it's a great option for plant owners that live in cooler climates. Number 4. Levoit 6L Warm and Cool Mist Humidifier. While many plant owners appreciate ultrasonic humidifiers because of the fine mist they produce, an evaporative humidifier can be a great option for homes full of tropical plants that need warmer climates or anyone who prefers to have a filtered model, as ultrasonic humidifiers also often don't have filters. We appreciated this Levoit model's user-friendly setup and controls during testing. We also found it quickly heated up when set to a warm mist setting, despite the instruction manual saying it would need around 15 minutes. Unlike our best warm mist pick, this model does feature a built-in humidistat, so you can easily see how quickly the humidity in a room is increasing via the humidifier's digital screen. It will also automatically adjust mist levels to decrease or increase humidity based on the ideal setting you choose. The dual mist nozzles make it easy to evenly disperse humidity throughout a room or concentrate it in one direction if your plants are all in the same corner. A memory function also ensures this humidifier returns to its former settings when you turn it back on. While we found this model relatively easy to fill up, the water tank does not have a designated fill line, and the instruction manual also does not offer any guidance on knowing when it's at max capacity. The square water tank is also slightly challenging to clean, but the included cleaning brush helps ensure all of the nooks and crannies are free from buildup. While a warm mist evaporative humidifier may not be the best for every plant, we enjoyed using this larger humidifier to effectively monitor and change the humidity in our space. Number 5. Best SmartLEVOIT OasisMist 450S Smart Humidifier. You may notice that this humidifier is also our best smart pick in our larger best humidifiers roundup, and that's because it's just that good. However, this model is a real winner for the plants category because you can scan your houseplants through the VE-Sync app and create ideal humidity settings for them. It doesn't get much more hands-free than that. Through the app, you're also able to set up automations so that the humidifier turns off when you leave your home, when you wake up in the morning, or even when the ideal humidity level is reached. Aside from an impressive suite of smart features, we also found this humidifier easy to operate in general during our testing period. A detailed instruction manual and quick start guide made the setup a breeze. The humidity change was definitely more gradual with this model, and we did not get to test the warm mist setting, so we cannot speak to how quickly it heats up. A sleep mode allows you to turn off all of the lights on the humidifier, making it a great choice for bedrooms, plus it's incredibly quiet. As with any large humidifier, cleaning can be quite the challenge for this model due to its size and warm mist features. We found this model had the largest amount of bacterial growth out of the 5 we tested during our latest round of testing, and it required almost 40 minutes to soak in vinegar during the descaling process. This made our testing area and our hands smell, which was slightly unpleasant. However, the large top opening still makes this humidifier still pretty simple to clean compared to other units with smaller openings. All this said, we still think this humidifier is a winner, especially if you're keen to know exactly what humidity is best for your houseplants. Number 6. Everlasting Comfort Ultrasonic Cool Mist Humidifier. Although this humidifier does not have the longest runtime in our roundup because of its size, we think this model's runtime is the most noteworthy because of its simple design. Even though we left this model running for 8 hours at a time, it only used about 5 cups of water out of the 16 cups we filled it with on the lowest setting and 9 cups on the highest setting. Similar to other more basic models in our roundup, this humidifier is controlled via a dial that adjusts the mist level from minimum to maximum. All we had to do to set up this humidifier was unbox it, plug it in, and fill up the water tank. We were very impressed by its near-quiet operation, only making the occasional gurgle sound when set on any of its levels. This humidifier is slightly more difficult to monitor, as you can only see the water level once it reaches a lower point that is then viewed through a small window on the side of the unit. While this design makes it a sleeker option than some of the other models we've tested, it made us weary of knowing when it needed to be refilled. However, the water tank is quite large and can easily be refilled under a sink. We will note that because the water reservoir is in the base of this humidifier, it does tend to drip a bit when removing and replacing the water tank. The cleaning process for this model was surprisingly straightforward, despite it having a smaller opening on the water tank. We did not notice any mineral buildup and only saw a small speck of bacterial growth from the swab we pulled. This is to be expected though, since we were testing in an unsterilized environment. All in all, we don't think you could find a simpler humidifier that can be left to do its thing and keep your plants happy.